of Saturday morning story time, and I've chosen The Night Before Christmas. Now, oddly enough, in past years, Tanya and I have read the Cajun Night Before Christmas and the Texan Night Before Christmas, never read the genuine article, so we're going to do that today. And I just found out something kind of interesting about this book. It is credited to Clement C. Moore. He wrote it anonymously. A friend read it. This was in 1822. Got it published in a newspaper. And then several years later, he copped to it and he said, yes, it was me. But there is a little bit of controversy, and I don't know if there's anything to it, but that Major Henry Livingston Jr. may have actually written it. But that said, let's just do the poem. And as you can see, it's quite beautifully illustrated, and I'll share those with you. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. It's kind of what it looks like here outside the Creative Cottage here. And apparently a lot of the country is looking the same right now. When what to my wandering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, and Blitzen. Beautiful 2-page. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane flew, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning round, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. He's handing out the toys. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke of it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And one final painting of the town. I hope you are safe. I hope you are warm. I hope you're with family and friends. And again, to our friends who celebrate Hanukkah, celebrate Kwanzaa, even celebrate Festivus. I wish you the very best. And thank you for watching Book 88. We're on our way to 100. Thank you all. A very, very Merry Christmas.